failed franchises, bankruptcies, and almost no growth in revenue for the last 10 years. This is the sad reality for Pizza Hut, who have had so many store closures that there's now a subreddit dedicated to finding former Pizza Hut restaurants. To understand why Pizza Hut has lost almost half of its market share over the last 20 years, we have to begin by asking the following question. Why was Pizza Hut so unique and successful in the first place? Back in the 1990s, Pizza Hut had a reputation for having some of the craziest yet most unique and successful pizza designs, which were not only delicious, but also gave the public a reason to talk about the business. For example, in 1993, Pizza Hut released the Bigfoot.
I remember the Bigfoot. I remember that. I remember the Bigfoot. That fucking thing slapped. Are you telling me that the reason why Pizza Hut started to fail is literally just down to the fact that they got less adventurous? Like, I think one of the things that Pizza Hut should do is make it so you get stuffed crust in the smaller sizes.
A massive 2 feet long by 1 foot wide square pizza creation, with the Bigfoot accounting for 18% of total sales. There was also the cheeseburger crust pizza, the hot dog crust pizza, and the cornflakes crust pizza.
There was a cornflaked one? Oh my, I missed out. I missed out. Oh my god.
However, none of these were as successful as the now famous stuffed crust pizza, which achieved sales of $1 billion in the first year, boosting Pizza Hut's stock price by roughly 50%. Of course, this strategy led to the occasional flop, such as their controversial lasagna pizza, which was described in a review as the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life genuinely, but for the most part, these experiments seemed to help Pizza Hut stand out from the crowd, especially when they were served in their distinct dine-in restaurants. These restaurants added a social element to pizza, turning it into an event as opposed to just another meal. The early memories that we all have of going to dine in at our local Pizza Hut are infinitely more memorable than the hundreds of times we've ordered takeaway from Domino's. During the dine-in days, Pizza Hut had something that physically separated them from the competition. Nobody could offer an experience quite like Pizza Hut, providing them with unbelievable levels of success, especially in the early days.
I remember one time when I was younger, I went to a Pizza Hut with my family. I literally asked to go to Pizza Hut for like my birthday. And one time, I went and I got to take one friend. This was like on my birthday, relatively poor at the time. My mum asked me what I wanted to do for my birthday, and I was like, I want to go to Pizza Hut. We went to the Pizza Hut. They put us on a bigger table right at the fucking back. I remember that because it was right next to the kids area. Granted, I wasn't one of those kids that liked going into the kids area. I just didn't enjoy it. And this Pizza Hut was right next to a fucking, like, river. I don't know why. It was a Pizza Hut that was really out of the way. It had this really big river that went by. Midway through the meal, there was like the play area in the back. The play area in the back got flooded because it was raining. It was like late October, and it was just constantly raining. It was like a couple days worth of rain. The whole fucking area where the kids were supposed to be playing got fucking flooded, and we just sat there eating pizza, just been like, just watching the water steadily rise. Thankfully, it went down to the kids' area. There was like steps going down to it, but it was like, thank God no one was out there. And parents just realized, oh shit, that water's getting a bit high. Might not want the kids to go out there.
Pizza Hut had the monopoly on pizza, and you paid through the nose for one. At first, they had to educate the dining public with little signs saying, pizza is traditionally eaten with the fingers. For the first few years, I remember that there was no takeaway, dine-in only. I remember that a family-sized pizza cost around $20. Nowadays, that would equate to probably $50 or more.
Oh, God, Pizza Hut has gotten so expensive. For me to order a decent fucking meal from Pizza Hut cost me like 30 quid. And I'm like sitting there going like, I need to justify like a week or two's worth of food to buy a Pizza Hut. But when I go Pizza Hut, I ain't just getting a fucking pizza. I'm getting a Tear and share. I'm getting myself some like spicy chicken kickers, and I'm also getting myself a fucking huge ass bottle of drink. I am spending a lot. And for sure, you betting I'm getting a fucking stuffed crust. I ain't wasting my time with some bullshit. I regret watching this.
Or for a pizza. People paid it because they were experiencing this delicious food for the first time. The Pizza Hut dine-in experience was seemingly profitable in the beginning, but this didn't mean that it was going to be successful forever.
No.
Some insane anecdotes claim that a new source destroyed Pizza Hut dine-in completely, or that dine-in was destroyed by their staff choices. However, the main issue seemed to come from other competing pizza brands who were specializing in delivery. There's something about pizza that makes it perfect for eating at home. The box acts as a plate, there's no cutlery needed, and the compact design of pizza reduces the potential for mess. Domino's began to take advantage of this at a time when Pizza Hut didn't even offer delivery. In fact, Pizza Hut only began delivering pizzas 27 years after launching their business, doing so because they saw how successful Domino's was. The convenience of delivery meant that you didn't need to go to a dine-in restaurant if you wanted to eat pizza. And if you did desperately want all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut, you could literally just go to any all-you-can-eat restaurant offering pizza and eat your 8 slices along with 100 other food options.
Do you remember going to Pizza Hut and going to the all-you-can-eat buffet? I remember that. And I would just go up and get onion rings. I remember one time I accidentally got calamari and I fucking fell in. That was the one time they had calamari. I never had calamari before that. I fell in love with calamari. I thought it was just really rubbery. I thought it was really rubbery onion rings, and then I tried it and went, oh my god, that's amazing. I'm getting fucking hungry watching this. I love their fucking wedges as well. I love their potato wedges. I'm just like, oh yeah, fucking great. But the problem is the last time I went, they had an all-you-can-eat salad buffet. They had an all-you-can-eat salad buffet, and I was like, bitch, you fucking making us eat salad. Where's my I want beige. Don't make me have green. What the fuck is wrong with you? There is more colors here than a crayon set. Just give me beige stuff. Why are you trying to make me be healthy? I'm here for pizza.
Pizza was no longer an exclusive thing in the same way that it was in the early days of Pizza Hut. This lack of exclusivity in combination with delivery also shifted people's perceptions of how prestigious pizza was. As mentioned earlier, Pizza Hut adopted the dine-in model when pizza was an exclusive new dish from Italy. However, Domino's and delivery in general turned pizza into just another fast food. Yep. Pizza Hut became no fancier than McDonald's or KFC, so why would you take your family to eat there as a special occasion? Then there was Pizza Hut's increased pricing and decreased quality. Overnight, the price went up from $6.49 to $8.49. The highest.
In my personal opinion, Domino's has better topping options, but I feel like the quality isn't all there. At least in the UK, and at least where I'm from within the UK. The Domino's pizza here has really good options on the topping, but Pizza Hut gives you way higher quality of product, of what they do offer. From where I'm from, it feels like Pizza Hut is the option that I lean into because I like their extras. But Domino's in general isn't that much cheaper. I feel like today's standard, they're on par price-wise. Yeah, they both have just as shitty quality, but in general, it's all to do with the extras. The only thing I like from Domino's is probably their dip.
High school students, previously a common sight, disappeared. With fewer people, the quality suffered. Pizza was always more expensive than the alternatives, affordable only when getting second, third, fourth pizzas at a reduced price.
Yep.
But it got more expensive. The pizza remained very greasy and people started eating low carb. There are better alternatives, especially for that money. Pizza Hut CFO David Gibbs made the claim that having dine-in restaurants is now a negative for the business, stating the challenge Pizza Hut faces is that it has a large dine-in business. Dine-in is waning in relevance. In other words, Pizza Hut needs to focus less on dine-in and more on what people want, which is to take their pizza with them.
If Pizza Hut wants to completely save their asses, they need to push for the highest possible quality delivering food. They need to think about improving the experience of delivering it and for that, they need to up the quality. They would actually be way better off charging about $20 for a single pizza and having it so that quality of that pizza is like bar none. You will not get that anywhere else. Also, reduce the salt so it feels way nicer to eat, because the after effects of a Pizza Hut is disgusting. The modern standard which I would go by when it comes to having pizza is this. If you're hungry and you want pizza, instead of ordering a Pizza Hut or a Domino's, find a store online that will deliver anything you want from their store and order what you want from them and then cook it once it gets in. You are better off spending $3 to $5 on a good pizza from a store and then cooking it at home than spending $20 or $30 on a pizza from a Domino's or a Pizza Hut. The only reason why you want a Domino's or a Pizza Hut is the sides, which you can't get anywhere else.
This was also highlighted by Artie Stars, the president of Pizza Hut USA, who stated the biggest problem that Pizza Hut is facing is perception, explaining that many of its customers don't associate Pizza Hut with delivery. Stars said the facade of its locations reinforces this idea, and it isn't helping to lure in diners.
That is an old mindset. That's a really dumb old mindset. If Pizza Hut think that's like basically saying, oh, people openly associate Germany with Nazis. And it's like, no, people now more associate Germans with good quality German beer, high quality German engineering, and other things. And not thinking, oh, Germany instantly go, Nazis. No one thinks like that. If that's how you think, you're just a racist. At least. Well, actually, no, you're just a fucking idiot.
When you drive by the location, it doesn't scream, "We deliver." To promote delivery to its customers, Pizza Hut delivered pizza to space, the Oscars, and the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, but it still seems as though they aren't competitive on delivery. And on the topic of Pizza Hut in comparison to its competition, we should also highlight that Pizza Hut is extremely uncompetitive from a health perspective. Their standard pepperoni pizza contains a whopping 8,153 kilojoules, equal to almost 2,000 calories, which is close to the entire recommended daily adult calorie intake, and has almost twice as many calories as Domino's pepperoni pizza, which has 4,453 kilojoules, or a little over 1,000 calories. But
yeah, whenever you get Pizza Hut, you kind of don't eat anything else that day. You plan your day around a Pizza Hut pizza. That is the one fucking rule. You plan your entire fucking day around a Pizza Hut. You don't eat shit. You don't eat anything else. You go Pizza Hut, you're only getting the Pizza Hut. I ain't picking pizza to be healthy. Yeah, but you would plan your whole day around it. Last time I got Pizza Hut, I literally had a third of the pizza, and then I had the other half, I had the rest of it the following day. I was pissed at my dad because he had a third of it.
It's not fair to make this point unless we see the size and quality of each pizza, so we ordered a pepperoni from Domino's before doing the same with the nearby Pizza Hut in order to compare the two different pizzas. As mentioned, the Domino's pepperoni came in at 1,064 calories, while the Pizza Hut pepperoni came in at 1,948 calories. And with the Pizza Hut pepperoni costing double the price of the Domino's pepperoni, you might expect that the Pizza Hut pizza would be double the size. However, as you can tell from the opening, this isn't the case whatsoever. The Domino's pizza had a surface area of 510 square centimeters, while the Pizza Hut pizza had a surface area only 12% larger at 572 square centimeters. Additionally, the Pizza Hut pepperoni weighed in at 1.46 pounds, making it only 7% heavier than the Domino's pizza at 1.36 pounds. Now, to Pizza Hut's credit, their pizza definitely presented and subjectively even tasted better than Domino's. However,
yep, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the extra quality that you get with it.
However, with the Pizza Hut pepperoni being double the price and double the calories with no real distinct advantage, it becomes obvious as to why Pizza Hut has become uncompetitive. When looking at Pizza Hut's menu, you'll also notice that the days of Pizza Hut trying wacky, unconventional designs are certainly long gone. The only crazy product that they have on their website is a range of pizzas which use a chicken schnitzel as the base, but apart from that, almost everything else on the menu feels like something you could get from Domino's at a cheaper price. Nowadays, there's so many restaurants, not just dedicated pizzerias, that offer pizza on their menu that you can simply get better quality food at discounted low prices at other places. It's not even worth using Pizza Hut for pizza anymore. You'll get better results elsewhere. Now,
like I said, the only reason why I get Pizza Hut is for the sides. I only ever get it if I want to get the Terran share. And I'm not gonna lie, the quality of the Terran share has massively reduced over like the last couple years. It feels I'm likely never gonna go to Pizza Hut anymore. I've gotten to this point where I have to really justify getting a Pizza Hut. It's like when I get Domino's, I get chicken kickers. Have you tried the chicken kickers? They're like really fucking spicy chicken. And it makes your poop, it makes your asshole tingle when you poop. Cannot describe it any other way. It is just spicy chicken that makes your asshole tingle. I like their dip as well. Their sour cream and chives is just really nice.
Pizza Hut's credit, they did try to overhaul the menu back in 2014 when they introduced their biggest brand evolution ever called Flavor of Now, which introduced countless different new fancier menu items and was described as the biggest change that Pizza Hut and the pizza category has ever seen. However, their new upscale approach had minimal impact on Pizza Hut's revenue, which actually declined by $100 million in the same year that they implemented Flavor of Now, which becomes even worse if you consider that during the same time period, Domino's sales grew from $10 billion to $15.8 billion. And if we instead look at older data, we can see that the average sales per store has barely changed since 2006.
You can see COVID. You can see COVID. This is COVID growth right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when people are health conscious. Everything's hopeful for the future. Is everything moving? Everything's running and gunning. Everything is looking nice for what's happening moving forward. And then COVID happened, and then everyone couldn't be bothered to leave the houses, and this was the result.
Which is about the point where the dine-in model died. While a consistent $12 billion per year over the last 10 years still seems like a pretty awesome scenario, the growth experienced by competing pizza brands has led Pizza Hut's market share to decrease from 25% in 1995 to 14.3% in 2016. 2016 also marked the year where Pizza Hut lost their 45-year-long title of the world's largest pizza brand to Domino's. However, their stagnant revenue has caused significantly worse problems than simply losing some arbitrary title. For example, in August 2019, Pizza Hut announced that they plan on shutting down over 500 underperforming stores in the US, and exactly 1 year after that, in August 2020, Pizza Hut's largest franchisor, MPC, announced that they were bankrupt, having roughly $1 billion in debt, forcing them to close 300 of their Pizza Hut franchises and put their remaining 927 stores up for sale, representing 1/5 of every Pizza Hut restaurant in America. 1 month after this, Pizza Hut announced that they'd be closing more than 10% of its stores in the UK, with this taking place in the very same year that Domino's and Papa John's had net gains of 17.6% and 15.9% respectively. In the process, Pizza Hut was undergoing a logo change, although not to something fresh representing a bright future, but rather to the same logo used during the Pizza Hut glory days.
Are you fucking kidding me? They rebranded to that old fucking logo? It looks the same! What the fuck? Top tip for any content creator out there. Don't rebrand every 5 fucking minutes. Just don't. Find something you're comfortable with and go, I'm fine with this. And then stop. Like, what the fuck? How can you go from this to this in like 50 fucking years? You literally rewinded 20 years going, we gotta claw back into Pizza Hut days.
days of 1974 to 1999. Pizza Hut's chief brand officer Marianne Radley stated, "Embracing our iconic Pizza Hut logo is recognition of a time period where Pizza Hut unequivocally reigns supreme because that's where the future is headed. However, at the same time, it feels as though they're desperate to remind the world that Pizza Hut still exists, and this doesn't sound like the kind of play made by a company who's going to be reigning supreme anytime in the near future."
One of the biggest problems with endlessly rebranding, like when you actually, if you notice in this, 1999, then they redid to this one. I liked this one. This one, these two or three are essentially all the same. They just have this one vivid colors, this one modernized for like internet days, this one simplified it for the future. This was a fucking travesty. It should have never fucking happened. This feels like they sneezed and accidentally deleted their old logo and then had to redesign it based off of memory. But going from these, which were relatively good and somewhat progressive and moving forward, to this, which is legitimately the fucking same as what you've got here, is stupid. As a brand, do not rebrand your main thing constantly. It makes you look weaker.
Looking for the love.